so excited about this. I just arrived at church for evening service, but while the band still does the sound check, etc., I thought I'd take this moment to do the intro that I was supposed to do for Pastor Pushie's insert. So what happened was this weekend, it was, what's the date today? Friday the 13th, yeah. On the 14th, the 13th, and the 16th, CRC had a women's conference, and Pastor Pushie was here, including Pastor Wendy Treat. It was an awesome experience. From what I've heard from the ladies and my friends, everybody's been saying it's been the greatest, the awesomest women's conference that we've ever had. And I agree. So then my experience, I just want to focus on Pastor Pushie more than anything. It's because of the fact that I knew her when I was a little girl. We used to watch Gem Ellie, and there was this wild lady just dancing and so loud, and I don't really follow her. I didn't know anything about her until they advertised that she was coming to the conference. So I just, I felt like there was a great expectation. I don't know, since I found out that she's coming, my heart was just overflowing. My heart was just excited with what was to come. And then she came, and boy, was it amazing, because I don't know, she just rocked up on stage and I just started sobbing. And the reason why is because I can see God's testimony. I myself and many of my friends coming from the lives that we come from, seeing somebody, having been used by God in such a miraculous, 180-degree turnaround. It's really, really amazing to see. So it was just moving, and hearing about her story, I don't know, something inside me was just attracted to her. Something about inside me was attracted to her story. And yeah, then the interview follows, where we caught up with her. Luckily, I thought to go to the airport, because everybody who comes to Bloem must fly out, right? So yeah, we went to her, drove to her with a few of my friends, and yeah, check out the interview. It's really, really amazing. She's such a beautiful woman. Apparently she's 41 years old. Heck, she looks my age, if not younger. But anyway, that's God's glory, God's light upon her life. We bless her, and we thank God that she was here to impart in our lives. We literally drove so fast to be here with Pastor Pushie. She was at the church for the women's conference. It was amazing. I saw her yesterday and I just cried. I think from the time that they were advertising that the conference is going to happen, I just felt in my spirit that she contains something, and boy does she. Last night she came out and I was sobbing. Today she comes out and I'm just sobbing. But yeah, Pastor Pushie, it's all about, I think you're a testimony. You talked about it even when you were, doing the altar call, and you were saying to people, you've been to the altar call 5 times. I can relate to that, because I wasn't even, by the time I got saved, it wasn't even on an altar call. God just opened up my eyes. Please tell us about your story.
Well, I grew up in a Christian home. My mom is in the choir and women's ministry and all that. And so, train up the child in the way that they should grow. And eventually, it might take some time. But yeah, I was a closet Christian. I slept with my Bible under my pillow, but I never opened it. And eventually, God just got a hold of me. I got born again in 1995, but I went back to the world, and then came back a year later, then went back to the world, and then so I was back and forth, and then finally in about 2002, 2003, I surrendered. So you can get saved, but to surrender is a whole different thing. So I finally surrendered spirit, soul, and body, and I never looked back.
Amen. And we love the story about how you became a minister. That you were basically preaching, but you didn't realize. So you had no clue. Are you saying you had no clue?
No, I had no clue. I had no clue. I knew that I was working in TV, and I thought that was my job. So because I volunteered in the church and I was serving in the TV department, I couldn't understand what the pastors were saying. And so I thought, I'll go to Bible school just to learn Christianese so I can be good at my job. I'm that kind of person. I can be good at what I do. And after about 2 years of Bible school, firstly in the church, when they used to say, those who want to go to Bible school, raise your hands up. I used to say, oh, raise your hands, take your phones, hurry up, shut up, sit down, so that we can carry on with the service.
Yeah.
Then I was raising my hands. Then I get to Bible school and they used to say, those of you that are called to full-time ministry, and I say, okay, those of you that are called to full-time ministry, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, let's carry on with the class. So 2 years later, I'm like,
That's me. Yeah.
it's me? By then it was late. It was obvious. I was preaching to my pillow. I was preaching in the shower. Literally, I would try to pray, and instead of praying, I'd be preaching, and I'd apologize to God for preaching to Him. And He says, "No, you're not preaching to me. You're repeating what I'm putting in your spirit. You're a preacher." And so that's how I found out.
Okay. One of the things I picked up about you that I love about you is that you're very plain and simple. You know, you explain things like, you know, I'll say a rough word, like we're idiots, and that's my kind of language, because if you explain it to me like I don't understand it, I catch it. You're very, very simple. Are you aware that that's what you do? No. You, like, at the altar call, you said to you know what, we do have time. If you feel like, you know, I've done this before and we're gonna, you're not wasting our time. We've got time for you. I think you're very, you're speaking layman's terms, you know, and I think that's, okay, then I guess it's a compliment, not a question anymore. So, lastly, if there's somebody who's listening who's going to see this video, do you have anything that you want to say to them?
You know, my message is simple. We were created on purpose for a purpose, and you were created for a purpose that the world cannot do without. Find that purpose, find your calling, and get busy doing it at all costs. Maybe nobody's ever done it before because you're supposed to be the first one to do it. So just do you. Be yourself, be who you are, and be all that God has created you to be.
Oh, we have to do the dance. Do we come?
But I also want to. I like dancing. I like dancing. I like dancing. I was yeah.
Come on the stage. No, it's not bad. Do your dance. You guys do it.
Okay, we're gonna do it. Will you join us?
I'll join you. Stop.
Alright, let's do it.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, go.
Okay, I'm gonna do the